Have you ever been extremely wrong about a sneaker? You see a sneaker that's extremely popular, you don't want to kind of hop on the trend like everyone else, and there's always just that one specific model that you just refuse to just buy. The New Balance 9060. Now, for the past 2 years, this sneaker model has just been extremely popular. It's one of New Balance's probably best-selling models. For the longest time, I always thought the New Balance 9060 just was a sneaker model that just looked better on women, and I was extremely firm on that. And the moment I put these on my feet, I just knew I was extremely wrong about the sneakers. If you're someone like me who was extremely late to the New Balance 9060, or you're just into really great sneaker reviews, stay tuned to find out. What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Luigi, back at it again with another sneaker review, and it's been probably almost a year since I reviewed a pair of sneakers. And if you were to tell me that the first sneaker review of 2025 would be on a pair of New Balance 9060s, I probably wouldn't have believed it until I get them in hand and they completely just change my mind on that. And I'm sure a lot of you guys probably feel the same way. Sometimes it's okay to participate in trends. Usually I try not to. Eventually I knew it was gonna come, and the New Balance 9060 is definitely here to stay. And it's so good that I'm probably gonna get another pair. If you guys enjoy this type of content, if you guys like sneaker reviews, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers. If you can help me reach that goal, I would really much appreciate that. If you guys like the video, hit that like button, and also click that little bell to stay notified, because we do drop videos every single week. If you guys want to stay updated on whenever I'm going to drop a brand new video, you guys can follow me on my Instagram _LuiG. But enough about that, let's get right into the sneaker review, because I know it's been a long time. Alright, first thing we're going to talk about is the box that this comes in, and it is a standard New Balance box. If you guys have owned New Balance sneakers in the past, nothing special about it. Obviously it's not a collab, it's not a special release, so it's just a regular New Balance box, and we don't care about that. We care about the sneaker. So let's get right into it. The sneaker we have today is the New Balance 9060, and the official colorway name is Outsole, but we're just gonna go with beige and green because that's pretty much the first thing that comes to my mind whenever I look at this sneaker. Now, the 9060 is probably the most comfortable sneaker model that New Balance really has to offer in their catalog. Not saying that all the other models are not comfortable. You have the 1906s, the 2002 Rs, even the classic 547s, and even some people probably consider the 550 comfortable as well. I personally disagree, but that's just my opinion. I don't know if it's all the cushioning, all the padding that the sneaker has, maybe the fact that it looks super chunky, but it's kind of slim at the same time. Whatever they did to kind of create this crazy sneaker model, it obviously worked because it's super popular. I would even go as far as saying that this is probably comparable to like Yeezy Boost comfortability and even like Ultra Boost comfortable. It's that good, and if you have yet to experience the 9060, you definitely need to. First thing we're gonna get into is the materials of the sneaker. Now, this sneaker is broken up into different types of materials on a sneaker. You have leather, you have mesh, and then you also have some neoprene on the sneaker. The cool thing I like about the sneaker is the fact that they use different materials on the sneaker. They didn't just keep it a whole entire like single like leather sneaker. I do believe maybe an all leather sneaker would probably be cool for this. Maybe like a triple black colorway, they can make it like all leather. I do like the mesh. The leather is very nice. It's very plush to the touch. It's not like cheap leather. It's not premium leather. It's kind of like in between. Going into the sides of the sneakers, you have New Balance logo on the lateral and the medial side right here. The cool thing I do like about the sneaker is right here on this side you have the New Balance logo that you can clearly see, it clear as day, and on the other side you kind of have like the New Balance logo and that green hit right here, kind of like broken up a little bit. Even from far away, even if you can't tell that this is a 9060, you could always tell by that classic New Balance logo right here. And like I said, you do have hits of that nice white leather mixed in with the mesh right here. Still a very nice touch, and it still looks like, even though it is a lifestyle sneaker, it does look more of like that runner aesthetic to the sneaker. Going into the front panel of the sneaker right here on the toe box, you do have some more hits of that mesh material mixing in with the white leather material right here, and you can also see another New Balance logo right here done in that nice green hit. Now, one thing I do like about the sneaker is, even though the sneaker is majority like beige, white, and gray, I feel like that green kind of overpowers it in kind of a nice, subtle way, and it's a big reason why out of all the New Balance 9060 colorways, I chose this one specifically because that green one just kind of brings it all in together. You know, overall, like even if this sneaker didn't have that green hit or like that nice little green shade, it would still be a solid colorway because it's beige, it's gray, and it's white. It's all great neutral tone colors, but I feel like that green colorway just really just brings it all in together. Going into the back tab of that sneaker right here, you do have some more hits of that mesh mixing in with that beige, that white leather. Then you have this guard right here that's kind of like transparent, which is very nice. And of course you have that New Balance done in that nice green logo on top of that beige hit right here. And as you can see, these sneakers have just been ran through because I've just been wearing these so much. Usually whenever I do make a sneaker review, I try to like keep these fresh. That was definitely not the case with these. So in some of the B-roll shots, you're gonna see that these sneakers have been worn because, you know, I encourage everyone, just wear your sneakers. As far as the shoelaces go on the sneaker, you have your standard white flat laces. Probably another color that they could have used on the shoelaces itself would probably maybe be like a beige one, an off-white one, but the all-white one is perfectly fine. I kind of feel like it just ties everything all together. It's not doing too much, but it's not doing too little, I guess you can say. But if you're wondering what the shoelaces are, there's nothing crazy. They don't come with an extra set of laces. Like I said, it is a GR version, so it's not a collab, something special. They're not going to give you any extra shoelaces. Going into the tongue of the sneaker, you do have some more of that New Balance branding right there. It does say NB 9060, and then it's mixing in with that nice gray mesh material. And then you, on top of that, you have that nice beige leather material right here. Still very nice. It does feel very premium. Even though it is a GR sneaker and it's not breaking the bank, they're using probably above average, like decent material. It feels pretty decent, at least in my opinion. So I would definitely say that you are getting a bang for your buck. Something that I always thought was just so interesting about the sneaker is the midsole of the sneaker. Now the midsole right here is this whole entire beige mixing in with some tan, with some white. It's obviously using some absorb technology. It is very chunky. It is a chunky sneaker. If you're not into chunky sneakers, then maybe this sneaker probably isn't for you. I'm still gonna go on record saying that chunky sneakers are still trendy. They're still in style. I know some people will probably disagree, but if you look at like the Vans, like New School, and even like the Puma Suede XL, those are very popular sneakers. Do I feel like the whole chunky aesthetic does add more comfort to the sneaker? Absolutely. I don't know what type of technology they use in this, but it's obviously working because these sneakers feel just amazing on my feet. Last but not least, we have to talk about the outsole. These have just been dogged because I would just wear these everywhere I go, whether I'm going grocery shopping, I'm running errands, whatever you name it. Most of the time, I'm probably gonna be in my New Balance 9060s. The outsole, it is very interesting, nothing crazy. Standard traction control. You have some branding right here. It does say New Balance done in like this nice beige hit with some black accents right here on the outsole as well. Still very nice. One thing I probably would have liked to see was maybe like a green outsole to kind of just bring that green colorway just kind of all together, but I like the classic, you know, neutral tone colors. Nothing really too wrong with it. One of the most important questions that I know a lot of you guys are probably going to ask is, what is the sizing for these sneakers? What size should I get? I'm interested in buying the New Balance 9060. As far as sizing goes for New Balance 9060, I went my true to size. They fit not super snug, but they kind of just fit just right. If you go down half a size, it's gonna be way too tight. And if you go up half a size, you would probably be okay, but my true best recommendation is just go true to size. All right, and just to give you my final thoughts on New Balance 9060. Now, this is a sneaker model for the longest that I just refused to get. I don't know what it was about the New Balance 9060. For some reason, I just always told myself like, these kind of just look better on women. This is not really a sneaker for guys. I was just convinced that the New Balance 1906 was just the best, you know, model that New Balance really has to offer. It was always the 2002 Rs or the 547s. But all that doesn't really matter because once I picked up a pair of the New Balance 9060s, I was just sold the minute that these went on my feet. Such a comfortable model, very underrated. They make great collabs. If you like the New Balance 9060 and you haven't seen the Joe Freshgood collabs, I highly recommend you pick those up as well. Just an overall great sneaker, and I just love when sneaker brands come out with brand new models and they're just a success. They went out on a limb and they released New Balance 9060 not knowing if it was going to be a smash hit, and obviously it worked because it's a great sneaker, super comfortable. They use great technology on it. If you want something that's comfortable, great for lifestyle, and even has great collabs, you definitely need to pick up a pair of New Balance 9060. If I were to rate the sneaker from like 1 to a 5, I'm just gonna give these a straight 5. Like, we're gonna start off the year, the first sneaker review of the year, and we're just gonna give these a 5. New Balance absolutely knocked these out, and I was just super excited to really get these in hand and just really review them for you guys. That pretty much just wraps it up for my quick little sneaker review. Make sure you guys comment down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts? Would you pick up the New Balance 9060? Do you own multiple pairs? Am I super late for like picking these up 2 years later when they're already like super popular? Whatever you were thinking, comment them down below in the comment section so we can chop it up. As always, if you guys enjoy this type of content, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and as always, you guys can follow me on my Instagram _Luigi. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna catch you guys next time, the next video. Peace.
Had it upzoned.
Run it. I run the game, yeah, you heard capiche. Took the roof off, now it's just seats. Yeah, I keep a watch on my enemies. Look me in my eyes, we are not the same, you heard capiche. Yeah, I run the game, yeah, you heard capiche. Took the roof off, now it's just seats. Yeah, I keep a watch on my enemies. Look me in my eyes, we are